Good morning, guys. So it is Tuesday and I don't know why, but I just kind of felt like I wanted to film a what I eat in a day on a work day. So that's what we're gonna do. I do have to work soon, so we're just gonna jump right into the video. So I've got some bread toasting up here. It is the Bavarian Market, the touch of sourdough. I've got 3 slices of turkey bacon going on this pan here. I'm also going to slice up this tomato. I'm gonna flip the bread. A little chaotic, not a lot of time in the mornings before work because I do a lot of things in the morning. Also an avocado. So basically we're doing like sort of a BLT type situation. So I've got my sandwich here and I am just sitting down to get started at work. I also have a little treat with my breakfast today. This is a Starbucks Cool Lime Refresher. They brought them back to Canada. I'm screaming. This is my favorite Starbucks drink. They got rid of them years ago. I have been chasing them around Europe for the past couple of years. Both times that we've gone to Europe over the past 2 years, I have gotten this many, many times while we were there. And now, by a blessing from the gods, they brought it back to Canada. I know it's only here for a little bit of time. My friend actually works at Starbucks and they said that they just got like a little bit of stock because it was really hard to like source everything. But I'm going to have like 100 of these before they leave again. I will be probably their #1 purchaser. But so normally I wouldn't have something like that for breakfast. It's a little early for me, but Chris surprised me with it. He came back from the gym and we have a Starbucks on the way back from the gym in our building. And so he surprised me with it. So I'm obviously gonna drink it because we're listening to our bodies. But yeah, so this breakfast sandwich, it doesn't really look like anything special, but I really wanted something savory this morning and fresh, and this is all I could come up with, and it took like 5 minutes. It's good though. So I did like a quarter of an avocado, and then I did 3 pieces of turkey bacon, which have 15 grams of protein, and my bread has 6. So I'm at like 21 grams of protein for breakfast. I aim for like 20 to 30, but I'm not too crazy about it because I'm trying to listen to my body more than anything, but I do know that when I focus on the 20 to 30 grams of protein, I feel a lot better in the day and the food noise is a lot quieter. So this is why I don't want to claim that I'm like an intuitive eater, because I don't fully eat based on what I would want. Sometimes I don't want to have really high protein breakfast, but when I don't do it, it's a mistake and I have a terrible day. All I think about is food, all I want is sugar. It sucks a lot. So breakfast is the one thing that I do kind of push myself to eat certain things, whereas I might not do something like that later through the day. But I'm gonna get started through work and I will check back in if I end up having something before lunch. I am eating lunch in my bed today because I am washing the couch cushion covers and they're just off like drying right now, so we're using the bed. So for lunch, I just have a bowl of spring mix with some like light balsamic dressing. When I don't feel like making a vegetable or figuring out a vegetable or what to do with one, I literally just like buy a big container of spring mix and I will just put a handful of spring mix in a bowl and add whatever dressing sounds good to me. If there's one thing that I've learned, it's basically just like stop putting so much pressure on yourself to make like this crazy big elaborate meal and stop worrying so much. Like I want to get vegetables because they make me feel good and they make me feel more full. Nutrients, blah, 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 that whole thing. And the easiest way for me to do that is with some spring mix. And then for like my lunch, I've got, it's this leftover like fusilli pasta. It has some like smoked Cajun sausage and then also some of the Rao's Alfredo sauce. I made this for dinner the other night, so we're having the leftovers for lunch now. Very simple. It's just kind of like a comforty meal type thing. I love like a sausage pasta as like a comfort meal. It's just, I don't know, warming and cozy, and I just really like it. So I'm just gonna eat this. I'm just gonna watch a show with my lunch, and then I've got to get back to work. If I'm still hungry, I do have a bunch of watermelon that I just cut up in the fridge from yesterday. So I will probably have some watermelon, but I will show you that if I do have it. So I just finished work and it is 5 o'clock. I am having a snack now because I just got hungry and I usually need some sort of snack to give me the will to cook dinner. If I get too hungry, I don't want to cook. My hunger is like really uncomfortable. I'm just like, I don't want to cook. It's annoying. Dinner takes too long. I'm starving. It's just too much. So right now I'm literally just having one of these like cheese strings and a turkey pepperoni like pepperette stick that I got from Costco. I actually really like these ones. I get like the big pack of them and they last quite a while. These two together are like 110 calories and 11 grams of protein. If you care about that, I only care because I like that I'm having like almost like complete protein snack. So that'll help keep me full into dinner. And then I also have some watermelon that I cut up. I'm just gonna sit and snack on some watermelon, eat these two things over here. And then I'm gonna do some like training with Callie. She hasn't been the best on walks, so I'm gonna try to like take her onto the balcony and do some sensitivity training since it's like feels like 40 degrees Celsius outside right now. It's probably not the best to do it downstairs outside. And then I will show you what I get up to when I make dinner. Work is done, by the way. Thank God. So dinner didn't work out as planned again. I don't know what's going on because this is like the third time now that I've tried to make this exact same dinner and it has just not worked out. Maybe it's not meant to be, I don't know. But I forgot to take the ground beef out for the burgers that I was making tonight. So we couldn't have that. So we're actually having what was tomorrow's lunch. So this is something I made for dinner last night and it was supposed to be tomorrow's lunch. But we're being responsible, we're not ordering food, we're eating our leftovers that we were supposed to have for lunch and I'll figure out something else for myself to have. And it was actually perfect because we found out that Chris is going to be eating with his team tomorrow at work and they're covering lunch. So it's only myself that I need to figure something out for, so totally fine. So we have corn on the cob that I had boiled yesterday and I just cut it off the cob and added butter and salt. This is broccolini that just had like avocado oil and a bunch of garlic salt on it and it's so good. I just roasted it in the oven. And then these are chicken thighs that have Chrissy Teigen's like chipotle barbecue sauce on them. It was like barbecue sauce, a ton of garlic, lime, some whiskey, and also chipotle, chilies, and adobo. And then the topping is cilantro, red onion, lime, mango, and avocado. So this is what we were gonna have for lunch tomorrow and we're being responsible and we're eating at home and I am so proud of ourselves. For my evening snack, I'm like a little bit hungry. So I'm gonna have a whole bag of this Orville Redenbacher Smart Pop popcorn. I just find that popcorn really fills me up. And then I've also got a couple of these True Fruit chocolate covered raspberries. There's like 4 chocolate covered almonds and then 2 of the Australian like licorice things. And then I just have a couple of salt and vinegar crispers because I wanted the popcorn for the volume, but I really still wanted like a bite of salt and vinegar flavor. So this is my snack tonight. It looks different every single night. It's not always like these types of things. Sometimes I might have like Greek yogurt and fruit, maybe just fruit, maybe like meat and cheese and crackers. Maybe I want this kind of fun stuff. It literally could be anything. But I'm quite hungry, like I said, so just wanted something a little more filling.